For many years, the mobile gaming market has been one of the most profitable in the industry. That's why in 2022, we were excitedly enjoying projects such as Diablo Immortal, the mobile adaptation of Apex Legends, and Ni no Kuni Cross Worlds. By the way, this year is expected to be no less prolific and interesting. Today, we'll look at the top 10 mobile games to look out for in 2023. When Star Wars Battlefront came out, the game made a lot of noise. Fans of the Star Wars universe have the opportunity to take part in iconic battles that were shown in the movies. The increased interest in the game arose due to the participation of two famous heroes of the movie saga, Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. These game characters have their own unique abilities. The mobile game Star Wars Hunters follows a similar concept. Players will have to take part in third-person battles. Also, the game will have typical monetization with a lot of items to change the appearance of the character. The early launch of Star Wars Hunters has already taken place in some regions, such as Australia and India. Transferring the Call of Duty series to mobile platforms has been incredibly successful. Call of Duty Mobile leads in many Play Store and App Store rankings. Season passes and a large number of paid skin boxes also bring in huge profits. So it is not surprising that such a massive and successful project like Call of Duty Warzone will get a mobile version. On the battlefields of the Battle Royale, 120 players will fight simultaneously. You can play solo or join a squad of 6. Games such as Warzone Mobile, Warzone 2.0, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 will have a common friends list. Team Deathmatch and Domination modes will be features of Warzone Mobile. Another attempt to bring Need for Speed to mobile platforms, NFS No Limits is very popular among smartphone users. The game is still getting content updates, but Electronic Arts needs a new source of revenue. Closed tests Need for Speed Mobile is already taking place in China, and testers have posted a lot of gameplay videos. Judging by these videos, the new game will offer gamers an open world. Time races against 8 real players will also be available. The game features drift and drag racing modes familiar to players. Recently, card games are experiencing a new peak in their popularity, so Games Workshop with its Warhammer universe cannot stand aside. Warhammer 40,000 Warpforge for mobile platforms will be released in 2023. The developers promise to create cross-platform battles with lightning-fast and tactical gameplay. In the form of training, there will be various story campaigns, but the main focus of the game will be on ranked PvP battles and large-scale alliance battles. The release of Frostpunk Rise of the City, the mobile version of the survival simulator Frostpunk, was delayed for several years. The game was originally supposed to be released in 2022, but so far it is only available in some regions as a beta test. The developers decided not to repeat the original game thoroughly. The mobile version will have familiar mechanics, but at the same time, the developers will add roguelike elements, guilds, and new buildings for construction. Gamers who have already played the beta version say that at this stage, the mobile version is not able to surpass the PC version, but 11-bit Studios continues to work on updates and improve the game. Square Enix was going to create a mobile version of Just Cause back in 2020, but the game was postponed again in December 2022. Just Cause Mobile is an action shooter set in the explosive Just Cause universe and designed exclusively for mobile. This is a top-down game where you have to clear enemy bases. According to the developers' plans, the game will include a multiplayer campaign and a 4-player co-op campaign upon release. But whether the official release of the game will take place is an open question. During the year of beta testing, there were only 100,000 installations, and the game has 3 stars as its rating on the Play Store. Players call the project boring. I hope that the developers will listen to the feedback and make the gameplay similar to what we saw in the original series. Another project focused on PvP. The game is already in beta testing. Participants are selected in waves in several regions. Rainbow Six has gathered a huge audience over the years. The game also hosts esports tournaments. Now, Ubisoft wants to build on that success with a mobile version. Rainbow Six Mobile will not be much different from the older version. The game already has a ranked mode, but it has some bugs that need to be fixed. All in all, this is a great project for fans of the original Rainbow Six Siege. Avatar Reckoning is an MMORPG shooter that takes you on a space trip to Pandora, ready to immerse yourself in the game based on the James Cameron saga. As you play, you'll see iconic scenes from one of the highest-grossing franchises in film history. To achieve results in the game, you must improve the characteristics of your blue-skinned humanoid and collect new equipment. From the gameplay video, it is clear that the game will delight us with mind-blowing graphics. For PvP battles, you need to upgrade weapons and equip them with various modules. The game will also feature co-op modes and story missions. Total War ELYSIUM is an experimental collectible card game. The announcement took place in the summer of 2019, but the game is still in beta testing. In Total War ELYSIUM, you will be able both to pass the single-player mode and to fight with a live opponent in multiplayer. The cards will represent different types of troops and equipment. According to the plot, the events unfold in the City of Legends Elysium. Warlords of different eras, such as Napoleon Bonaparte and the Viking leader Lagertha, can come together in battle. The re-release of the classic GTA Trilogy has failed. The first trailer did not meet the expectations of players, and the release of games with a lot of critical bugs hammered the final nail in the coffin of a successful launch. Despite this, the Trilogy continued to receive updates. Now the release of games for mobile platforms is coming. Most likely, along with the release of mobile versions of games, a major patch for PC and consoles will also come. The patch will be aimed at fixing big issues. You can turn a blind eye to the peculiar game design of the GTA Trilogy. I suggest you just enjoy the brilliant and topical irony of the Hauser brothers, who laugh at society. I hope you enjoyed my list of the best upcoming mobile games in 2023. If you know of other biggest new mobile games, feel free to leave any comments here. If you liked this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel.